The Milkiest Showgirl, Suckled Brats 6, Lactation Erotica, Breeding Erotica, BDSM Erotica. Written by Millie King, narrated by Edie Olliver. The Milkiest Showgirl, Suckled Brats 6. Mr. Fantastic's circus was the talk of the towns we frequented. People flocked for miles around to come and witness the main event. Me. I'd been training my breasts for years now. They were my pride and joy. It was in Mr. Fantastic's best interest to keep them primed with milk too, and between us, we had it covered. He'd insisted on a rich vegetable and fruit diet that he said kept the milk creamy and flowing. "We have to make it look real," he had always insisted. I mean, it was real, but we ran a legitimate show, so there was some dressing up to do around my breasts. We cut a hole in a conical bra and the stream fired out from there. The audience sometimes thought it was one big trick, but I can assure you it's completely real. I sometimes offered the more curious to stay behind afterwards so I could show them the real thing, but Mr. Fantastic didn't like that. If I'm honest, I'm not sure how I'd feel about a bunch of people watching it for real. "People enjoy mystery," he said. "Besides, those tits belong to us." He was right, I guess. We were a team, Mr. Fantastic and me. "If people find out it's real, they might start trying to copy our act," he said. So the next show, I kept them guessing. We had lions, tigers, bears, trapeze acts, fire acts, and everything in between, but none of them elicited the same reaction as the grand finale. Mr. Fantastic and I had dressed it up like a burlesque act. The women seemed to love it just as much as the men. It was a stage act, playing to the audience as I danced around a chair to the music in the middle of our arena. A spotlight shone down on me, and at the end of the performance, I'd lean back in the chair and the milk would fire right from my nipples. I think that's where people got confused. You see, I don't really need any prompting to shoot the white nectar from my breasts. Over the years, I've honed it to a point where I merely need to think about it, and it happens. It's as easy to me now as moving my arm. Once again, the crowd went wild. The milk blasted out in a shooting arc, and the audience got to their feet to holler and applaud. My sequins twinkled beneath the spotlight's heat. I felt more alive than ever. I looked off to the entrance to our circular arena and saw Mr. Fantastic with a beaming smile. He loved it when I brought the house down. He started to clap along with the crowd and then stepped into the arena himself. He held a cane and wore a huge top hat. He presented me to the crowd. "The Milkiest Showgirl, ladies and gentlemen," he said, and the onlookers' cheers and whistles intensified. "Take it off," one guy shouted. Now, Mr. Fantastic said, holding up a finger. "This isn't that kind of show." There were laughs and groans amongst the audience. Some of the guys often got the wrong impression, but for the most part, everyone left satisfied. After the show, the arena felt like a different place. I liked to walk out there when it was quiet, dressed in my cream jodhpurs and high black boots. It was just a different kind of feeling, you know? I liked to be there late, when all the other acts were in their trailers. "Another great show," I heard a voice say. I turned to the shadows at the edge of the arena and saw Mr. Fantastic's silhouette. It was unmistakable with his top hat and long coat. "They really seem to like it," I said. "Shit, who wouldn't?" He flicked on the spotlight and I was illuminated in the middle of the arena. "Stay there," he said. "I want to look at you." Now I couldn't see him at all. There was something intimate about having him as my only spectator. "You're making me nervous." "The Milkiest Showgirl? Nervous?" He laughed. "She fires milk from her tits in front of hundreds of people, and now she gets nervous." I heard a grunt from him as he vaulted the barriers. Then he appeared in the light in front of me, emerging from the darkness. "Feel less nervous now." I laughed bashfully. "A little less?" He took my hands and we swayed, pretending to dance to some music that wasn't playing. "I've been thinking of ways to spice up the act," he said. "Spice up?" "Give the audience more of what they want, you know?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?